Hey traders, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, we're talking about day trading. More specifically, we're talking about gap trading and how gap trading is by far the single most consistent and profitable day trading strategy you're going to find across the markets today. I do a couple of things. The first one is I teach a course where traders learn two specific gap trading strategies. The first one is known as the morning gap trades. This is where stocks that are gapping higher or lower at the open create an opportunity for traders. And the opportunity is for traders that can identify a specific price level where these stocks will first be drawn to like a magnet and then have a price reaction from in the other direction. In the course, traders learn everything they need to know in order to trade the gaps successfully. Which stocks it works the best with, what are the specific criteria that we use to determine whether a gap trade is a viable trade or not. How much volume in the stocks are we looking for? How much of a gap higher or lower are we looking for? And then of course, how do you calculate those specific price levels? That's the foundation of the course, and of course, traders learn exactly how to make those calculations. Now, the second thing I do is give traders an opportunity to get my gap trade sent to them each and every morning at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 30 minutes before the markets even opened for business. Here's a copy of the email that went out this morning, and as you can see, it arrived at 9 o'clock a.m., and this is Eastern Standard Time. Now this morning, it's Monday morning. The market is relatively slow moving. The volatility is not very high. In fact, it's very low. However, we did have 4 possible gap trades on the board this morning. 2 of them did not hit their specific price levels, and therefore they're off the board. We only want the trades that hit the levels that we calculate because those are the highest probability levels that'll give us the highest probability of success and profits. The 2 that did hit their levels, and we're going to go over the charts in detail in a minute, is Hasbro was number 1, gap lower, support levels are $93.41, $91.57, and $89.23. Stop and profit target is about 35 to 70 cents. These are minimum profit targets. We're going to go over this chart in detail. The second one that hit its level was PetMed Express, PETS. Gap higher, resistance levels are $43.66 and $46.17. Stop and profit target is about 30 to 55 cents. Again, these are minimum profit targets, and we're going to take a look at this chart in detail as well. Here, we're on a 5-minute chart of Hasbro, and there's a couple of things that I need to explain. And all this is discussed in detail in the course at Lazy Gap Trader. The first level that was a support level that was calculated was $93.41. This was in the email that you just saw. However, before the opening bell, the stock moved lower and happened to open below the $93.41 level. That changes the trade. Traders that have taken the course know exactly what to do with this trade. Once the stock opens below $93.41, that level is off the table, and we're looking to the second level, which was $91.57. Now, on the 5-minute chart, it doesn't look like much. So let's take it down to a 1-minute chart so you can see exactly what happened with this stock. As you can see, in the 3rd minute of the day, the stock happened to make a low of $91.57 on the button. What happened in the next minute of the day? The stock was already at a high of $93 even, representing a bounce higher of almost $1.50. It was $1.43 in less than a minute's worth of trading. So technically speaking, this trade was immediately over by the 4th minute of the trading day, and the stock came back down and went lower. Let's go back to another chart. Back on the 5-minute chart, you can see what happened. The stock worked its way lower right into the $89.23 level. You can see what happened here. It consolidated, and I teach this also in the course. What we do when a stock consolidates over a level is slightly different than what we do when a stock comes into a level directly. However, for the purposes of this video, I want to point out that once the stock came into the $89.23 level, it went slightly lower and you can see here making a low of $88.88, and then just a few minutes later, the stock was already at a high of $89.70, providing the minimum profit target that we were looking for. Now the stock, as I make this video, is still trading in and around the 89.23 level. That goes to show you the importance of these price levels. Stocks will be drawn to these levels like a magnet. They will either bounce directly off these levels, or they can also hang around these levels. It shows you the importance of these levels, and I teach traders in the course exactly why these levels are important to these individual stocks. Here's a chart of PetMed Express, PETS, and I want to point out some of the things that took place on this stock as well. The same thing happened where this stock actually opened above the first resistance level that was cited in the email. Now that's not typical. It is somewhat rare, but the stock moved from the time I sent the email to members. Between that point and the opening bell, the stock moved higher. So traders who have taken my course know exactly what to do with the stock based on the fact that it opened above the $43.66 level. What happened next? It went right to the second level at $46.17, and I'm also going to take this down to a 1-minute chart so you can see precisely what happened right when the trading day got underway. The stock came into the 46.17 level in the first minute of the day. We're on a 1-minute chart, and you can see by the second minute of the day, the stock was already making a low of $45.50, representing a nice pullback for a scalp trade that we were looking for in just the second minute of the day. Now the stock went slightly higher, and then the stock collapsed lower, and where did it go? It went right back to the original level of $43.66, also showing why these levels or these price levels are extremely important to these stocks, and traders that have taken my course understand exactly why these price levels are important to these individual stocks. And once they learn why this is so important, it gives traders an added confidence when making these trades because they have a different level of expectation on what these stocks should and should not do if and when they reach these specific price levels. It takes a lot of the guesswork away from trading because you have a different view of what the market should do, what the market is doing, and what the market can do above and below these specific price levels. Now we're back on a 5-minute chart, and you can see how the stock has now traded in a range in between the two important price levels. Once again showing you why these price levels are important to this particular stock. Traders, you can learn exactly how to do this for yourself each and every day by taking the course at Lazy Gap Trader. In the course, you will learn everything you need to know in order to trade the gaps successfully. This is a strategy that you can use each and every day for the remainder of your trading career. I'm David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. Thanks for tuning in, folks.